everybody take a breath. All right. For some of you all, I know this will be your Christmas service. Some of you are off and running and doing other things. Some of you will be here for candle lighting, which will be a marvelous time for us to go. When you go home, some of you are going home to family and friends. Some of you will actually go to midnight mass or celebrate in your family's way. But wherever you go, you will take that beautiful love of God with you. God's love for mankind expresses through you. And that is what Christmas is all about. God's love for mankind expresses through us. Have you been able to feel it yet? All the beautiful energy? You know, we have our shopping for the little children. I think we did that a couple Sundays ago. And we had elves and shopping angels help them select perfect gifts within their budget for the perfect person. And have you been to the mall?
No.
Okay, well, those of you that have or took shopping location. You would be surprised how many shopping angels are hovering above the shoulder of everyone there, guiding you. Have you not found that you go, oh, that would be the perfect, well, I don't even know why I'm looking at that. The place is packed with spiritual beings on the other side helping you. This is the time when mankind's heart opens, and we are so open to being love and expressing love. And when you are open to being love and expressing love, God is love. You connect with love, and you're in that beautiful spiritual flow. Can you feel it? All right. Keep your eyes open next time you go shopping. All right. When we gift, this is a season of gifting. When we're about gifting, we want to give the perfect gift. We recognize the consciousness of the person we're giving to, and we want to give the gift that is perfect to them and their consciousness. We get out of ourselves a bit, and this is how we love. We get out of what we expect, and we move into someone else's identity and who they are. And then we seek to give them that perfect energy that will bless them. So, can you feel how you do this? When you are shopping, are you aware that a lot of the people who are also shopping are not necessarily Christian? This has become a holiday of the people. It's a holiday of love. People are participating in this energy because they want to touch the frequency of love. So the holiday of Christmas has crossed the borders of other faiths. There are many in other faiths who put up a Christmas tree, who love to give to their children, and who love to enjoy this beautiful energy of divine love. God's love expressing through mankind. Jesus said, I came for my own. Remember that? But he also said, one day my message will be preached throughout the world. And his message was of God's love. Is it possible? Christmas is a part of that. That beautiful message of Christmas celebrating God, where God's love expresses and we gift one another, could very well be a part of his message being spread throughout the world. Can you feel that? Beyond the borders of faith, beyond the borders of beliefs. It's a conspiracy, I say. The conspiracy of love. So we as Christians and as metaphysical Christians, you know, we want to do it in our way and in our energy. We want to love and respect and experience the energy of that family time and of celebrating the Spirit. But we have our little idiosyncrasies, I wouldn't be right. We have our little traditions. There we go, traditions. So in our family, Patrick and I have children that are young adults. We have no grandchildren. Most of you know this, because I try to adopt yours when I see them. So, as we were preparing for our Christmas, we still give our young adults Christmas stockings. Does anybody do that? Yeah. Yes, and so we're doing our Christmas stockings, and I said, so Patrick, let's go get candy. And he said, candy? They don't want candy. They're all specific eaters. They want to be healthy. They're on this healthy regime. They don't want candy. I said, they want candy. we have two that are on the paleo diet and have been for years. At Christmas, they eat candy. And they take their bag of candy home. This is a time when we relax. It's a time when we get together and we let go of the boundaries and the limits we place on ourselves. We relax a bit. We take in little things that would thrill us and make us happy, things that we normally probably would avoid. You see? It's a time of coming together and honoring the unique energy of everyone around us that would thrill them. Do you think I bought candy?
Yes.
I bought candy. And when I purchased my candy, the young man at Target said, "You're buying stocking stuffers." He knew exactly what the mission was. So, at Christmas, we step out of the boxes of limitation and we celebrate love. So we honor the unique individual energy of the person. And we also seek connection. We seek connection. Last year, Patrick and I did something a little different. We exchanged our gifts before the children came over. We never knew how many of them would appear. So we just did our gifts the day before, and then that Christmas morning, they were there, all the kids were there, and so we did our gifts, and David looked at me and he said, "Well, where's your gift for Patrick and his gift for you?" I said, "Oh, we already did that." And he got this funny look on his face. He didn't say anything. Just, I got the look. And I got the phone call later. And he said, "Mom, don't do that again." He said, "You guys gifting each other is as much a part of our Christmas as it is yours. We need to see that. I want to see that. It's not like what you got. I don't want to know what you got. I want to see you guys loving each other." And so I told him, "Well, I never thought of that. I didn't know. I never thought it mattered, you know. But as a family coming together and gifting each other for 25 years, it mattered. Yeah, it matters. So the love that we share with each other is shared with everyone there. Do you know what I'm saying? When we come together and we celebrate, it becomes greater than the sum of the parts. It becomes this beautiful thing where everybody's love is playing a role. And everybody is being blessed because everybody's being loved. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. So Christmas is about bringing in the energy of love and allowing yourself to be thrilled without your limitations. Ho! You ready? To be thrilled without your limitations. So when I was working with Spirit, this question came to me, like, what do you think Jesus would have created if somebody said to him, "Create a celebration around your birthday"? Jesus, before you go, think about your birthday, and let's create a celebration around your birthday so your followers can do it. Do you think it would look anything like it does? No. No. But as the celebration, and the celebrating of his birthday did not occur till several hundred years later. But as it began to occur, and as someone said, "Hey, let's bring that tree in. Let's put decoration on that tree," because they used to do it for other reasons. Let's do it now for Jesus' birthday. What do you think Jesus said as he watched the trees all get brought in and decorated? He said, "That's lovely. That is lovely. I like that. That's not Jewish at all, bringing a tree in. But lovely," he said. And what about when people started giving gifts and celebrating by gifting one another? And he watched all of it start to grow and start to multiply. He said, "That's awesome. That's what I did on my 7th birthday." You know, in the Aquarian, and I just want to share this with you briefly, in the Aquarian, his grandfather said to him when he turned 7, "My son, today you are the 7th milestone. We will give you, as a remembrance of this day, whatever you desire. Choose that which would delight your soul." And he said, "I don't want a gift. I'm satisfied. But if I could take a multitude of the children, if I could make a multitude of the children glad this day, I would be very happy." And he told them, "There were many hungry children in Nazareth. The richest gift that you can give to me is your permission to go and find these needy ones and bring them here that they may feast with us. And his grandfather said it as well. Jesus went out and gathered over 100 children, and they all descended on his grandfather's house. And Jesus and his mom fed them all. It was a party. It was a party. He was gifting all those children with things they wouldn't have had otherwise. It was the first gifting of Christmas, the first gifting of his birth. So do you think Jesus is really happy when you're giving your gifts? Yes. Yes. It's exactly what he did, exactly what he would have done. So, he had a blast. At Christmas Eve, when we turn and we open our hearts, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, at some point, there will be some sort of celebration that you will participate in. You'll hear a Christmas carol, you may sing a Christmas carol, you may do what we spoke of earlier, go to a service or a gathering of something. And there will be a moment when you will feel the love of God. During that time, Christmas Eve to Christmas Day, there will be a moment when you feel. There will be moments when people gather, and there are large gatherings of people who are opening their hearts. And this is a personal, private, and internal lighting of your heart that begins to glow. Do you realize what happens to our earth when you all do this? When we gather, a huge, huge, huge energy works through the consciousness of mankind and engulfs the entire planet. A huge energy of love. Every single person who lovingly gives a gift to anyone at their home, whether they are Christian or not, everyone who lovingly shares a moment is adding to this energy. But those of us who turn privately and quietly and feel the love of God, God, my Father, my Mother, thank you. Jesus Christ, thank you. And we emanate this beautiful light. There's a transition and a transformation that occurs globally every year. And when that happens, what do you think Jesus says? He says, my family. This is my family. This is my family. When he was alive, he said, my family are those that love God and seek to do his will. He didn't say, my family is any faith or belief. My family are those that love God and seek to do his will. You can feel it too, can't you? In those moments when you join your heart and you're feeling that beautiful love of Spirit, and everything multiplies and grows. And there's hope for mankind when we feel that, isn't there? There's hope for our lives, hope for the energy within us. And love becomes the strongest vibration in that time. We know historically wars were always halted, or usually halted at Christmas, so everyone could follow the belief of their heart. Love becomes the strongest vibration. We are adding our light to the family of God. We let our love flow, and we take our place at the Father's table. You know, Jesus Christ did not come to save us from our sins. We didn't sin. Do you guys know that? You didn't sin. You had experiences. We created, we had an experience, we recreated, we had another experience. Cause and effect. We lived it. Jesus came to remind us that we were spirit, that we were God, and that we were love. We were children of God. And that is the energy that quickens within everyone on Christmas. The celebration, all our little traditions, everything that we've done, heightens the vibration of the love I am within me. It heightens the vibration of the love you are within you. And that heightens the presence of God on this planet. Can you feel it? Can you feel that there's really no gift that you have to go buy? There's really nothing that you have to do. There are only opportunities to feel, opportunities to love. All right. Once we do that, you know what Jesus is going to say after Christmas Day, and everybody lights their hearts, and it becomes this beautiful, joyful energy of God expressing. He's going to see another good party. That was another successful party. At 7, he fed 100. In 2015, billions. The light that is generated on Christmas by the hearts that love stays in the energy field of mankind to feed us. We are feeding the whole. We are feeding the whole when we participate at this level. If we had Christmas twice a year, it'd probably make our lives easier. But it is such a high energy time. You know, he said, I am with you always. Wherever 2 or more are gathered, there am I in the midst. He did not leave our journey. He guides us, he walks with us. He has within his consciousness the understanding of how to Christ on this planet. How to take this human vehicle and perfect it, to master matter, to walk in that space of connected with God, to be divine. He is still guiding us in that journey. But when we connect at Christmas, our journey and his is one. And it's all just through simple love. It's not through manifesting miracles, it's just through love. Can you feel that? It's such a beautiful time, and the presence is so strong. You can feel this energy of peace. I do not know what lies before us in 2016, but I know that what lies in the present with us now is a realization that we have come through many challenges this year. It's a realization that we have perfected our souls at a high level, and it's a realization that it's time to receive and be the love and put down all the other stuff we've been working on. It's time to come to the Father's table. Sound easy? Sound good? Well, let's go there. Would you get on the floor? Breathe and feel that energy of your own heart just surrounding you. And I would invite each of you just to ask for a beautiful column of light to come over you. For a moment, just feel you. You may see a color or feel an energy. Just feel you. And feel your heart. And if you would, in your own words, in your own way, say, I love you, God. I love you, Jesus Christ. Anything that opens you to the greater. Say, lift me. Whatever words come to you to open you. Father, Mother God, I love you with all my heart and soul. Every fiber of my being. Lift me. And just imagine and feel yourself being lifted up the column of light and moving into a brilliant space where the light is so bright. Where there is nothing but love. And you can welcome the presence of Jesus the Christ to stand by your side. But I want you to be aware as he walks you to the Father's table. And you will find a place waiting for you. A chair that is yours, that has always been yours through time, through all incarnations, through all lifetimes. It is your chair. And if you're ready, move to that chair and sit. And feel the peace. Feel your love for life, your love for God. and feel all the love the Father has for you, flooding you to overflowing. Infinite peace. Infinite peace. And just become aware as the peace fills you that all the pockets within you are being filled. All the unique energy that you need that will thrill your soul is coming to you now. As God, our Father and Mother, honors your uniqueness, every area of you is filled with light. And I would invite you now, feel that overflowing love. And in your mind's eye, see yourself stand. And in your heart, you don't have to make a noise out loud. But in your heart, just send a tone of love to God. A chant perhaps, or a note, a tone of love to God. And as you do, begin to hear the toning of others. And it sounds like a celestial choir. And just become aware it's us. It's all of us. All of us and all of our brothers and sisters on the planet that seek this moment to connect. And feel there is nothing but love. Let your focus now come back to you as the song begins to ebb. Feel your heart, but notice your solar plexus is coming alive. You want to do, you want to come back to the planet and be that expression. Feel that beautiful solar at your stomach just churning and expressing. And know it's time. You want to come back. I want to bring my song and my light to the earth. Feel the love that's all around you. And we're going to bring that back. Staying in that energy, but letting your focus turn to your heart. And as your focus turns to your heart, you are aware of your own uniqueness. You are aware now of the chair that holds you. You are aware of the body that you live in. And you are still in the light of God. Father, Mother God, we thank you for this beautiful opportunity to celebrate life with all of our brothers and sisters on planet Earth. We thank you, Jesus Christ, for showing us the way home. And we now let our love bless the whole. And so it is. Breathe very gently, bringing your awareness back. And when you're ready, come from that. Well, I hope you heard my note. I was very lucky. As were all of us. Never forget how important you are. Without you, how does God express his love through man? Without your arms, your heart, your eyes. You are important. So let's together as a group make a wee bit of a commitment. Shall we? Yes. Shall we commit to a fabulous Christmas?
Yes.
Yes. Fabulous Christmas, God. And so it is.
So it is.